Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Well, what's wrong, man?
You seem distressed.
Person?
Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Wappa.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Well, I'm too nosy for my own good. Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day, Elcor. I bow deeply. You then, short one.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think.
Well, I also
Your
think that.
ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din.
Yeah, Dan, come on.
At least introduce yourself.
You're shaped like a Pokeball.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
I mostly wanted to talk to you so I could get your lore in the Codex and have somebody else read it for me. Oh, I can also talk to you a lot. Tell me about your embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Explain to me what interrupted means.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
I'll decide that.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Are you granted the rank of Master?
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Is that word is it not pronounced malleable? Malleable? I thought it was always malleable. Oh no. I have some people I need to apologize to. Tell me about what an ambassador is.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best
I
interests of
look-
the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Because you're so short.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Council minutes. Well, why?
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
I would trust you with my life.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I'm sure this will go over well. Why are you so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
That's a better way of putting it.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the
Me more
Council
so
has
than
granted
anyone.
you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Is that all? Yeah. Well, thank you.
Goodbye,
Despite how
Ambassador.
Frankie.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Despite your greatest efforts, I have become more powerful. Leveled up from talking. The Volus.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure
that's
suits
where they
and
wide the
breathers
thing.
when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen-air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open.
Ugh.
Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
So they're money people, and also short, and also tribal, and also what's the word? Short, I guess. I forgot what I was gonna say. They die in anywhere else. So that's why they wear a suit. Neat. So, quick question: which one is the eye? Is it like the two on top, next, like where I think eyes would go, or is it like the line one in the middle that my head is currently under? Okay, I could use this. Is it the one being circled by the reticule, or these ones? Who are you? It's fine, I didn't want to know anyway. We continue onward. Oh, I'm totally gonna put a frozen pizza in the oven later. I'm very hungry. Hello? This one doesn't display my reflection. Open. Fine. Open. Some doors open on their own. Some don't.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
We'll do in a second. Hey, can you explain your entire culture's lore? Oh, hey. Can you explain your entire culture's lore?
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
I was just there, but also Commander.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Did this explain my tragic backstory?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Will do. But also, what is Avina?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Will do. Mind if I ask you a personal
What's
question?
your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the
What's your name? What's your
administrative
sign?
assistant for the embassies.
You busy?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are
yes,
the
I
hub
am
of
very
all Citadel
busy right now.
politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
So, what's your favorite flavor of pie? Just asking more meaningless questions. No, we're good here.
I should be going now.
Thank you.
Have a pleasure.
Welcome to the Presidium.
We leveled up.
Be your
Let's look in that after we...
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis.
Huh?
They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live
That's-
for over 1,000 years, passing
What?
through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
That's a long time. I go even in like their description in the codex, they're like, listen, people say a lot of things about the Asari. But listen, they're not true. Interesting. The you know, the sexy race that will attract the gamers. Fascinating. I'm gonna level up now. That's not the level up button. That's the level up button. My pals also leveled up. I have 3 points to do with which I please. What is that with which I please? I mean, getting my charm and intimidate seems... Oh, new skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre and as you earn Paragon points. Hey, guys, I think I'm gonna become a Spectre. I mean, I feel like the sooner I do this, like the better. It just seems pretty silly for me not to like upgrade my charm and intimidate as soon as possible if it locks out like conversation options, you know? What will I spend this last remaining point on? More bullets? Getting basic armor would be pretty nice. Getting better at decryption would be pretty nice. Increases the tech explosion damage. Oh. Increases shield capacity. Restores 400 extra hull damage during vehicle repair. First aid restores more. And then there's reduces the recharge and all attack abilities. Let's get let's get closer to basic armor. That seems nice. Caden, you have 2 points. Can I just put some more into... Let's put 1 into your class and put 1 into your throw ability. That's what I'm specking you towards right now. Let's put 1 into your class ability. And put more into, Oh. Right, the one that increases your health. Let's get you better with assault rifles. Well, yeah, sure. All right, I'm good with that. I'm gonna save. Oh, more stuff in the codex. Hold on. The Presidium Ring. Oh my god. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space serving as the connection point for the wards. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. The Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about 1/3 Earth normal. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule. With the 6-hour night, where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy C-Sec presence and ubiquitous monitoring service on the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. Noted. The ring is the location of the Citadel's spaceports. Being closer to the center of the spin, there is less motion for the ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower, at the center of the ring, holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. I'd feel really uncomfortable, I guess, being in there. Anxious, because that's just like a target. Right? Right. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic couriers and Spectre business, the shuttles docked here can evacuate council government in an emergency. I'm sure that's not gonna be important to the story. Sick. Go to the tower. First, we talk to Avina. Yo!
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Hey, not to freak you out, Avina, but you're like made of technology. Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
That does sound interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss
I just
matters of
realized something.
interstellar importance.
In the background, there's something I want to point out. CSEC Empathy Spectre. Oh boy, here we go. CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions
Those
of the
trees
Citadel,
look... Wait,
though
no,
the
hold on.
majority of
No, I was
officers
wrong,
serve
actually.
in
Hold
the
on.
wards. Executor
Never mind me.
Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him.
Right.
If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
I'll certainly explore that. Embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly
Those are the
2,384
really short
galactic
ones.
standard years ago.
Who
As
are
Citadel
money-based
space
and
has expanded,
can't breathe
more
gas. Try to
embassies have
remember.
been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why was humanity opposed?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What was our impact, specifically? Also, you, as an AI, I care about your opinion. What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
Coward.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Why the Volus?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
What do you mean by lesser species?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Will do. Hey, your AI is racist. Speciesist. Whatever. The Spectres.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Still ominous. I hope Ashley and Caden are, like, interested by this as I am, because they haven't said anything. Wait, so Spectre is like an anagram-ish of SPCR or whatever she said. Hold on.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from
SP
the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Yeah.
In this role, they are
So,
granted extraterritorial rights
how
and
does
jurisdictions.
language work?
Spectres answer to no law or authority
Because
except
that
the
feels
Council itself.
like a thing that only works in English. Like, do we all have, like, translators on or something? Or, like, what's the dealio with that? Tell me about the Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
Right.
Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Sounds too perfect. I don't want to say that, but at the same time, I kind of do. So there's only 3 species, potentially 4, that can provide all this stuff that she said earlier. The, like, financial aid and whatnot. Interesting.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Why won't you tell me the problems with society?
Goodbye.
See you.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Alright, time to spend the next 3 hours in the Codex.
Biotics is a virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a
Just
VI
like
can
Cleverbot.
provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the
Google.
extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial
Extranet.
VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Caden, we can recreate your great-grandfather Elvis. Why don't you look at me? Elvis. Why he really doesn't want to look at me. All right, let's. Well, is there more? All right, cool. Let's go. Nope. Don't do that. Let's go see what's up with the this place then. Is this where CSEC is? Hello. Right. Actually, before I forget, let's point out the thing that I in the middle of that. Nope. Duh. One button. What I wanted to point out was I thought that those trees, that those like straight up and down trees were like the trunks of those big bushy trees, and I was about to say that that texture for bark looks awful, but it's actually just, you know, trees that I definitely know the name of. Don't ask me though. What's in here? What's up, diplomat?
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
You even get your own chair and some plants. It's incredible.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
It is good to meet you. Where's some of the codex? The Treaty of Ferrixum. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the council races agreed to the Phyrexian Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. Oh. So we don't make a lot of dreadnoughts then, I guess. The ratio for Turian to Council to Associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3, and the Turians are 5. Right, so we're not allowed to make a lot. Probably for the best. Yo! Yo! Nobody wants to talk to me. I like your pants. Why is that singular light red? It's ominous. Yo!
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Yes, but also, who are you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC.
Oh, right.
It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Add towards humans.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind.
Oh,
Not yet.
so exactly what I said.
You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Let's not go into the... Let's try not to the... I've said them too much right now. Tell me about the Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Got him. Also, I feel my sentiments feel the same. What?
What do you have against the
I feel
Spectres?
the same sentiments. There we go.
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
That's literally exactly how I feel. But I'm gonna be a part of them, so... well, I guess I'll get to decide my own justice. Tell me about CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel.
Right.
We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Man, I'm really hungry for that pizza now that I've said I'm gonna eat it.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Coward. I'll have you know that I have 2 points of charm and intimidate. Well,
I'll be going
see ya.
now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Mind if I just read a codex right in front of you? Oh boy. Citadel Security Services, CSEC. Citadel Security is a volunteer police service answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSEC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies, investigation detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. That's the boring one. Network deal with cyber crimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. Imagine that you're just like, you just deal with copyright theft when you're like in this massive, like really cool sci-fi place. I know that seems like a lot cooler, the Citadel, because we don't have it. And like it's very mundane for them, but still the idea that you're just like, you deal with like like cyber copyright theft in like a sci-fi future is very funny to me. Special response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. That's the cool one. Patrol, naval arm, with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel counselor or the ambassador of an associate council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police forces of their nation. But an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current Executor Venari Palin, believes that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arturius led credence to this position. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. There's merit to both sides, but really, it just seems like cops and advanced cops. And I don't really like either. I'm going to explore your office some. Will you get mad at me if I do this? Because we're going to find out. Wait, we'll start right here. Wait, actually, no, we'll start right here. What? Did it? Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the... Why is the Fallout theme playing? Of the situation is warranted. My fellow Biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us. Few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta to cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. That sounds ominous. It even played ominous music. Strange transmission. You discovered a strange transmission discussing some kind of biotic commune. On the whole, it seems harmless, but something about the message is a little disturbing. Find the commune. Head to the Century system in the Hawking Eta cluster and investigate the strange biotic commune. Your boy got a side quest. Well, further in we go. Hey, who wants to party with me? You? Diplomat?
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Well, there's 3 right here. 4 in this room, plus you. And there's actually quite a few. Yo.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Right.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
He lied. This isn't an inspection? Tell me about the consort.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
How much money do you make in a year?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
So then... over in that way? direction? Across the bridge? Oh, is that a statue of a thing? I'll look at that later.
Big place.
Hello there, Nasana.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Don't do that with your neck. I guess it's actually... Can you do that with your neck? Can I don't know your biology.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Yeah, sure.
What have you got?
Information, mostly.
No.
Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Yeah, sure.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shayera's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will.
Well, I just did.
If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below.
Ooh.
For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Tell me about Shira's.
What is Shayera's?
Shakira's.
The consort, she entertains
Oh.
clients who can afford
Right.
her services.
The
Most of the
consort?
diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Right. By entertainment, do you mean like the PlayStation 5?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Those two words are basically antonyms. I should go.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, you too. Where's this go? There's just another. Just hanging out all by yourself in this balcony corridor. Alright. Does nobody else want to talk? Alright. I think I'm going to end it here. Because it's been the amount of time that I usually spend in a recording. Therefore, I'm going to end the recording. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. This has been great. I did some shooting at the beginning of the recording session, and I did some talking on the Normandy and a lot of reading. I got down here, and then I did a lot of talking and a lot of reading. And there's gonna be more reading and talking later. See ya.